Hey guys, it's me, Bria, and welcome to my channel. If I sound not great, it's because I have a cold. A couple days ago, it was quite cold, windy, and rainy here in Barcelona, and like I spent all day pretty much yesterday in bed, just with a runny nose and sniffling and stuff. So that's why I sound the way I sound. However, that is not what is most important right now, because I am going to Granada today. It is currently 4:20 a.m. and we're headed to the airport for our flight. So it's a short flight, about an hour and 30 minutes long, so should take us no time to get there. But I do have to walk down the street to the metro station to grab a train metro situation. I'm not sure what mode of transportation this really is because I've never used it. I think it's a train technically, but anyway, I am like all packed up finally because I was here for 5 nights and I really settled in. So I finally finished packing. But yeah, it should take, I don't want to leave too soon, but since I haven't taken this train before, I want to give myself space to like mess up. So let's see. It looks like I have a 10-minute walk from my location, and then the actual train does not take off until 5:07, because literally like every mode of transportation besides the night buses I think don't start until like around 5 o'clock. I am getting my stuff together and we're about to leave this room. Ugh. I hate that I got a cold. I haven't had a cold in years, I swear, but I'm not dying. I'll be fine. All right, time to go. That's so loud. Of course, the plan is never to be walking at night, pretty much before light, anywhere, but hopefully it stays this quiet and uneventful out here. All right, where are you? So I'm confused because I'm here and the door's locked. Ah, okay. No, no hablo español muy bien. I'm panicking a little bit because I'm not 100% sure if I'm where I'm supposed to be. I just don't know. Okay, I think I got it. This feels very much like Paris. This happened to me in Paris. Oh gosh. In Paris, I also had to be at Gare du Nord to take the train to the airport, and I did the same thing I just did. Like, I went back and forth, like not knowing exactly what platform I should stand on, and I made a decision last minute to change platforms. Like, I think, oh, the Lord was just prompting me to move because I really thought I was in the right place, but something told me I wasn't. And so thankfully I got on the right platform, because I would have missed the flight back home if I had missed that train. And I certainly would have missed my flight if I hadn't, if I got on the wrong train this time around. I would have missed my flight as well, because it takes about like an hour, give or take like 10 minutes to get there, and so I wouldn't have made it in time. I got so confused, like trying to find where I was supposed to go, that like twice taxis stopped to like usher me in. I'm like, no, I'm not paying for it. And then like I'm using Google, and let's see, it just says, if you can see that, R2N, that's all it says. And I'm like, that's what I was looking for, but that's not 100% correct. And it also didn't tell me which platform to stand on, which is a problem. Like, it's not R2N, it's supposed to be like R2 Nord. And it's like, it doesn't help if you're abbreviating it, but the station is not abbreviating it. So yeah, that wasn't great. I hate this. You can go up the escalators, but you have to come down the stairs. This actually happens a lot in the metro stations, where the escalators will only go in like one direction, and it could be up or down, but in the other direction you have to use the stairs, like unless you find the elevator, but usually the elevator is like way out of the way. It's not fair. Oh gosh.
Next station,
Aeroport Terminal 1.
final de trajecte. Si us plau, baixeu del tren. Final de trayecto, por favor.
I really hate these things. It's like the worst of both worlds. It's like an escalator mixed with one of those things that you just like walk on to help you walk quicker in the airport. And then it leads to this, which is like an escalator, but it's flat. It's the worst thing ever. I hate these. I hate these so much. All right, so I don't know where my gate is yet. It hasn't updated. I just know that it is Terminal A. And so I am now headed to get something to eat. McDonald's looks like.
No, 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 no.
I am finally in Granada, but it is 9:20, and it looks like I'm gonna have to figure out what I need to get into town. It looks like I'm gonna have to talk to somebody at a window instead of being able to use a machine, which is like, okay. Again, the only issue is that it's just really early and I don't think I'll be able to check in yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and get to the hostel. It's called Tok Hostel. So I'm gonna head there and just see if I can like hang out there. They have a restaurant on site. Hang out there, see if I can eat. Maybe if I'm lucky, be able to drop off my bags, because it's just like not fun having to drag all this stuff around on cobblestone. So I don't want to have to do that. But yeah. I think I see some people waiting in line for a transport card or something. Alright, so we might actually have a serious problem here. So the bus costs €3 and I have like one, and I don't know why, but my card isn't working in the ATM. I don't know what to do, because there's no like exchange place here in this tiny airport. So I don't know, like I may have to use a taxi if they could take a card, which I don't want to do because it's like €30 at this point. So I was assuming it cost €30 to get from the Granada airport into town, but from what I was told by someone in the hostel, it doesn't really cost that much. I was just assuming that based on the prices to get from the Barcelona airport into the city of Barcelona. So the taxi may not be a bad option, and they actually do take cards. So in hindsight, I probably could have just taken a taxi and it wouldn't have been that expensive. I blame myself. I fully blame myself for not having any on me. So we may be stuck here for a minute until I can figure this out. I'm just gonna walk down and see if there's any exchange place. Let me tell you, like the guy at the bus, he waited, he did, but he, no BS. Like as soon as I said I couldn't give him the €3, he was just like, okay, well, get your stuff and go. And I was just like I know he's got a job to do, but I'm like, you couldn't let me pass for like €3. I was like, okay, well, fine, whatever. So I gotta figure this out. Okay, so I just bought the ticket online for the bus that took off without me, basically. And I'm kind of peeved that the guy didn't tell me that you could just buy the ticket online. Like, he was just like, oh, you got 2 minutes, you got 2 minutes to like go get cash because they wanted cash. I'm like, that's fine. But I could have literally, in the time that I ran back here, oh my gosh, in the time that I ran back here to try to use the ATM, and for some reason it doesn't want to take my card, I could have bought the ticket 3 times over online if I had known that you could buy it online. And I'm like, why didn't he say anything, stupid? Like, I literally could be on the bus right now if he would have said that. It took me 2 seconds to buy that ticket online. Like, some people, I swear, will like, go out of their way to help you, and not to say that they have to, but it's just like he just seemed like he didn't care. Like, it's not his problem. And I'm like, whatever. I would have helped somebody out. I would have told them like, hey, you could just buy it online if you don't have any cash. Like, God. The bus that I tried to get on, Asla or Alsa, something like that, it's not coming back around until 12:30. Because it apparently only shows up when there's a flight that just landed, and so the next one's at 12:30, and so it is currently 10:17, and we're just gonna wait. And that's until 12:30. Not like I have anything else to do, and not like I thought I'd actually be able to check into the hostel like early. Like, I don't think I would have been able to check in before 12 o'clock. So we'll see. Hopefully this delay means I can actually get in and check in. Hopefully. Alright, so this is attempt number 2 on getting on this bus, and if I can't get on this bus, I have to pay for a taxi, and I don't want to do that, but I will because I am tired. I'm tired and I'm a little ticked. I'm tired and my nose is still not 100%. So I'm like, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm just at this point, like, ready to go. I think I know where I'm supposed to be going now. I think it's a right, left. Hopefully it's that simple. Google's to be trusted. Seems like we're almost there. Alright guys, so we're gonna do a little bit of a tour of this first hostel. The first one I'll be staying in for this vacation. It is called TOC Hostel here in Granada. It is a 6-bed female dorm and nobody's in here right now, so I'm just gonna give you a really quick tour. First of all, I really really love that they have this, like, look at this, like, wood stuff. I don't know if this is real wood. Can you see this in detail? I'm not sure. There we go. I don't think this is real. No, it's not real, but I like the aesthetic. So we have not one but 2 of these, like, balcony-esque things, and you can just open it. It's got a really nice view out here, almost better than my hotel, I would say. Just from what I'm seeing, I would totally stay here again. So that's number 1. There's another one down here by my bed, so don't mind the mess. Or at least try not to. Here's my bed. I have one bed above me, but no one's here for it yet. So I have another little window balcony situation here, which is nice. It's like around this corner, so it offers a little bit of privacy for these last 2 beds here. I already met one girl here. Somebody else is up here, I'm supposing. Her stuff's still there. Looks like somebody may have recently left this one or just doesn't have a lot of stuff up there yet. I'm not sure. And there's another bed down here. So 6 in total. Actually, the room is pretty big, honestly. Like, it's a really nice room. So, like, door is here. We have a coat rack here. Some ottomans. Our locker. So anytime that you're staying in a hostel, you really should bring your own, like, lock. Most of the places will provide some sort of locker situation, so you want to have your own lock most of the time. Like, sometimes I hate that I forgot my shower shoes. Sometimes sometimes they'll have, like, lockers for sale at the front desk of a hostel, but you still want to bring your own in most cases. So yeah, I think the room is pretty big, to be honest. Like, it's a lot of space here. Lastly is the bathroom. This is an ensuite unit. I have to say it's not really common for, also it's like one of those sliding doors. Okay. It's not really common. You don't see it often. You don't see often that a dorm in a hostel has its own ensuite, but it does happen, and I think this one is really cute. It's a little bit dark. The only light for the whole bathroom is here, over the sink. Hello, people of the internet. So we have the sink. I love the toilet. It has its own door. The light switch though was like way over here. Toilet has its own door. And then you have the shower. So it opens out. Ooh, nice, nice, nice big shower. Nice. I love this blue tile. It's really cute. But yeah, there is that for you. I'll take a shower later. I'm kind of hungry right now. Not kinda, I am really, really hungry. So I think I'm gonna go downstairs. I have a restaurant bar place downstairs. So I'm gonna go check that out. While it's still open. I think it's open until 6, and I think it's about 2.5 hours until then. So I haven't really planned when the next time I'm gonna see you guys will be, but until then, I'll see you later, and thank you for watching my video. Bye.